Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest 2.7, and today is a very special day where we will be visiting both the Stormy Skies pack and the Moon pack and see how both wolf packs are doing. And we are also starting our day here with Rain, who is in charge of the Stormy Skies pack and who has recently suffered such a terribly sad event. So we actually ended up losing 3 out of her 4 puppies, even though the year is pretty well, even though she's on pretty easy. We lost 3 out of her 4 puppies, and it was because they starved to death while we were off, while we were trying to complete the mission that her grandfather Eclipse gave her of killing a bull elk all by herself. And we were so close to actually doing it, and then I was like, kind of worried about the puppies, and all of a sudden they all started dying of hunger. And I didn't think they could die of hunger when they were still at the den for some reason, because I had never had it happen. Even when their paws went kind of white, I'd always come back in time, and no one had ever died of hunger. So I really did think it was something that wouldn't happen, but it did. So I feel really terrible. I know so many of you guys were so upset, but I have to admit, and a lot of you felt this way too, there's something that almost felt like it was a bit of balance that happened, because we made a mistake and the cost was the lives of our puppies. And we ended up deciding that there was a disease that went through because we found a lot of dead elk, and now they're gone again. So I think the scavengers came, we found a whole bunch of dead elk up here next to our den. And so we were kind of thinking maybe there was a disease. Oh, and there's the bear again. No! Get out of here! Get out of here! We really don't have any time for that nonsense, bear. I think Rain would really not take kindly to having a bear in the territory right now. All right, let's give a little howl. Zephyr, are you gonna howl with us? There we go. And I think that we might actually start our journey, because I have a feeling Rain is going to be super depressed because she lost her puppies, and she's just going to be all over Misty, trying to make sure that Misty is safe and secure and stays with her. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to try to complete the challenge that Rain has, and I think we're going to always try to at least complete the challenges before we move to, before we finish the litter. And take them to the summer hunting ground, because it feels right. It gives variety to each year. So I think Rain's looking out over there and she's thinking that it's time to take Misty with her. Misty can start learning how to hunt. We're going to try our best to be able to complete the challenge to get the bull elk. So that's the next thing that's coming up. Hey, Zephyr. And we need to try to take out the bull elk, because that's the dream that she had from her grandfather. And I think it's good because it gives variety to each year. Some years are going to be much harder than others, and the wild isn't easy to live in. So yeah, so I'm okay with this idea. I'm okay with always trying to complete the challenge before we finish the litter. All right, Misty, we're going to begin our journey, and we're going to bring you with us, little one. So let's go ahead, start the journey. Let's go. Wonderful. Wonderful. I see how it is. Oh my gosh. All right, Misty. You want to stay with us, okay? And we're going to tell that hawk what for. Get out of here. Get out of here, eagle. All right, we chased the eagle away. Come on, Misty girl. So at least this is the good thing, is now we can start moving down the mountain, and we'll try to go hunting, and we'll try to take out the bull elk with Misty with us. And we'll see if that's any better. And if we can't complete the challenge, I don't know, you guys. Maybe we'll have like a list of things that could happen to Rain and Zephyr after they reach the summer hunting grounds. And if you don't complete the challenge, then the majority of them aren't good things. So we'll have to figure it out. I know a lot of you guys are like, Seri, don't just like give everything up for the challenge. And to me, like, the challenge isn't a way where we're trying to like make it super duper risky. Oh, let's go get Misty. Let's guide her through all the sagebrush. It's kind of in the way. But the challenge isn't like we're trying to make things super duper like, oh my gosh, danger, risky all the time. Oh my gosh. And we need to go heal up anyway. We need to go eat some elk, because poor Rain is feeling pretty weak too. Come on, Misty, my dear. I guess we can get her across the river at least. There's that. So let's just go pick her up and like take her with us. We'll just move in increments. But yeah, the challenge isn't a way where we're trying to put like our ego or or points or anything like that before the puppies. Just the challenge is kind of there because every single year of a wolf's life is going to be different. Every single year of everybody's life is different. And you run into these little moments that end up being like really huge. And like once you, like in perspective, when you get away from that moment, and you run into different things you have to overcome every year. And I just think that it's a really good thing for us to have something new and different to do with our wolves, because otherwise it's the same 2 maps over and over again, you guys. So bear with us, as this year is the year where we need to kill a bull elk all on our own. And I think this is definitely teaching us that we need to be very, very careful about these bull elk quests, especially when you don't have a very good hunter. Oh, what? Misty? What? Why is that not, like, that's not a little thing. No, no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Misty, stay behind us. No, if he hits us one more time, then Rain is dead. This is, no, Misty. Zephyr. Oh, Zephyr. It looked like Zephyr actually came up and like was standing between the bear and Misty. That was a little bit too much, you guys. Oh my gosh, but at least we have this elk that the bear took down to eat off of. That was way too tense. Way too intense. Oh my goodness. Come here, Misty. Mom's got to heal up, but at least maybe we can get you a little bit of food. At least a teensy bit of food from this too. Zephyr! That was amazing! I hope all of you guys who were like, I don't know if Zephyr's the best mate, feel better about him now, because he put himself between Misty and the bear. While Rain was so weakened, we thought we were going to lose her. Oh my goodness, that was way too much, you guys. Way too much. Oh my gosh. I have a feeling Rain would like to just forget about the challenge that has been put on her shoulders. She would just like to be able to move on, get her last pup safely to the summer hunting grounds, raise Misty up as dutifully as possible. And I feel like Misty, even though she lost all of her siblings, still has a very like open, cheerful personality. Almost to the point where she feels a little bit guilty for being so easygoing and kind of, yeah, see, look at her try to play with her dad. I feel like she didn't take the loss of her siblings super hard, not because she didn't care about them, if we're going to start pushing human emotions on them like we tend to for story's sake, but because, you know, what's done is done. She can't bring them back, and so she misses them and will respect their memories, but she's got life to live. She's still just a little young one. All right, come on, Misty. All right, we're going to put you down right here, and we're going to sit down. We're going to rest. We're almost to the part where we are going to be crossing over the river. But yeah, oh man. Oh, Misty, I don't know. I'm going to have to do my best to try to like hunt that bull elk, but I think that's also kind of fun. Well, I say fun. Fun is the wrong word. I think it's also very telling that if Rain could, she would abandon this, but we can't, because what would be the point of everything, of accepting a challenge, if as soon as the challenge gets hard, you just turn your back on it? And I think that isn't a very good thing to do. So that's kind of a thing I believe in all of life too. What's the point of trying to push yourself to do something that's harder but will give you a richer life if you back off as soon as the going gets tough? And the fact that our puppies had to pay the price for the going getting tough is so devastatingly sad, but that doesn't mean we should give up. All right, is this the spot where we cross? Nope, this is not the spot where we crossed. Did I go too far? I think I went too far. Yeah, I went a little bit too far. So we need to come over here. Over here. Yeah, I went too far. There we go. All right, well, let's go get Misty. And we'll bring her back this way. At least it is a lot... Zephyr, he just like shoves her. At least it is a lot easier to move just one puppy. Misty, how much do you weigh right now anyway, little one? She only weighs 10? What? That's clearly not correct, because they have to weigh at least 15 to be able to leave on the journey, unless Rain decided to start moving early. I wonder if Rain would pick this pack again next year, you guys. But yeah, I mean, like I was just saying, sometimes it's not fun. Sometimes these challenges can be really difficult and hard, but so can any challenge. And it's just like I said, if you are gonna just like give up as soon as the going gets tough in life. All right, hang on, pup, hang on, we're almost there. Then what's the point of even taking the challenge in the first place? All right, let's go ahead and feed Misty. She's about halfway down on her hunger. And we'll sit and recover for just a second. And then we're going to need to drag Misty. I think if we bring her over here into kind of like the middle of this area, I've not really had, I mean, occasionally there'll be an eagle, but I've not really had too many like spooky creatures come and try to eat my puppies while we're at this particular area. Zephyr, I wish there was a way I could have you like sit and wait here with Misty. Oh goodness. All right, looks like there's some food over there. Now it looks like we've got some elk markings. So Misty, you stay here. Here comes kind of a tricky part. And now your parents need to see if we can find where the elk went. All right, if they're across the river, I have to chase them back. All right, so now the goal is to get that awful cow, like the awful bull elk. All right, come here, you. And we have to somehow... No, Zephyr, you can't do it. Zephyr, don't do it. There we go. Okay. Zephyr, you're distracting him, but you can't do that. Okay, get away, get away, get away. Oh my gosh. All right, so now I have to go and feed. And Misty needs to stay close by. So both Zephyr and I, he wasn't supposed to do that, but we can only prevent him so much in going after the bull elk. Now, if we can just chase the bull elk over to this side and maybe chase a couple of the other elk, it makes it a longer, harder story than just picking Misty up. And what? It's the fake food again. Ah, what was that? Is there something here? Apparently there's an elk carcass here. We've dug an elk carcass out of the ground and we're eating it. I'm kind of amazed. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this makes it a little bit trickier. It makes it a little bit harder with having to take care of Misty this way, instead of just dragging her to the summer hunting grounds. But it makes sense. Like, we can't just take the easiest path all the time, and so it's easier, good job Zephyr, to just pretend that the summer hunting grounds aren't there until we finish our mission. So we might be kind of chasing this bull elk for quite a while, you guys. I don't know about this. It makes me a little nervous. We need to see if we can turn him and his females around. Might need to chase some of the weaker females. Let's do that. Let's take out a couple of the weaker females, and maybe that's all we focus on this time, is just trying to get them across the river. And Zephyr can help us out with the weaker cow elk. There we go. So we've got a female going across the river. And let's go ahead and hunt her down really quickly, if she'll get out of the river. Do you realize how dumb this is of you, Miss Cow Elk? Okay, come on, move, move. Move, you seriously need to get out of the water now. Do I just have to push her over here? I think I just have to... No! Alright, let's check on Misty. Alright, hang on. Zephyr's gonna go get her. Is Zephyr gonna bring her over? And we'll have to go back and... I think we'll chase a couple cow elk over here for now and leave them in this area. And then basically that's what we're going to do, guys, is we are not going to acknowledge that the summer hunting ground is even there until we complete our challenges. All right, let's feed Misty. I'm going to take good care of her. Zephyr is watching over her. All right, and let's go try once again. And I think we're just right over here. Is this where it is? I think so. We're going to dash across. There we go. Whoops, almost had it. It's kind of at a diagonal. And let's see, is that the cow elk we were chasing? They just scattered to the winds after a little while, these cow elk. And let's see if we can grab her, turn her around. Alright. And I need to kind of get some stamina. There we go. Where'd she go? What the heck? Oh geez, she's like over here. She's a strong cow elk. What is she doing over here then? What are you all doing, huh? Where's the one we were attacking? She should have joined back with the group. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, wait for it. And then we specifically have to like chase her across the river, so she'll be where Misty will be for food. Alright, there we go. And this should work. As long as she goes across the river, we should... Zephyr, leave her on the other side of the river, please, sir. Alright, as long as we chase her across the river, we should be able to take her down. If you'll get across the river, ma'am. Good job, Zephyr. Alright, now we're gonna wait. Misty, you're gonna observe your parents hunting for the first time. Go, Zephyr, go! Come on, get her! Get her, Zephyr, get her! Come on, help me out here. Zephyr, hurry! Alright. He's like so excited. He's like, I don't know what's going on. Misty, watch this! This is how you hunt a cow elk. Except take less kicks into the face if you can. There we go. And now we have another cow elk over here sitting and ready for us to be able to eat. So we can feed little Misty, who is starting to learn the way of being a wolf. And we have a little bit more, like, it's kind of like, in a way, Misty, I think that scared her. Oh, I'm sorry, Misty. Was that a little alarming? Was it too new? Oh my goodness. But I think in a way, and here's some fresh food, we can kind of almost pretend like this is the summer hunting grounds. That's kind of a fun part of it. I didn't think of the challenge in that way. So yeah, in a way, this is kind of the summer hunting grounds, you guys. So we are teaching Misty how to be a wolf, and hopefully we'll be able to teach her how to properly hunt the bull elk as time goes on, because we can bring her with us on the hunt. So all right, that is the first part of our Sunday special with our wolf pack, spending Sunday with the wolves. And let's go ahead and get ready to go see how the moon pack is doing. They might almost be ready for the summer hunting grounds, which means today, if you check the video description, there might even be another link to the ancestor dreams and what happens in the summer hunting grounds for the moon pack. So let's go check on them. And here we are with the moon pack, moon dancer of the moon pack, her 4 puppies. I am still amazed, and hopefully we're still good on how many babies we have. Let's feed Moonlight and Dipper, and oh gosh, I just hope the puppies are going to be okay. We just chased away a bear, but we are actually very close to the summer hunting grounds, you guys. So there is a good chance that hopefully we will be able to guide all of the puppies. All right, come along, little ones. And I think I saw some food. Yeah, there's food over there. And then there's food over there. Let's lead them towards this food right over here. But hopefully we will be able to safely guide the 4 puppies that we still have. I cannot believe that Moon Dancer, so far, knock on wood, has still managed to raise all of her puppies to success to the summer hunting grounds, because she was so negative and she was so anxious with her first litter. She didn't want to get attached to any of her puppies. And I think when they're first coming away from the den, she still kind of has sort of a hands-off approach, like, well, you know, survival of the fittest. If they can't make it, like, just to the summer hunting grounds, and they weren't strong enough, and it won't be my fault, but it's like just the harsh way of the world. But now I feel like she's almost getting more attached. Like, the closer and closer her puppies get to the summer hunting ground, the more and more attached she becomes. And I have a feeling by the 3rd litter, she would be truly devastated if she lost a puppy. Instead of just like kind of devastated, but also like, well, it was bound to happen. Sort of despondent, sort of cynical, the way that she is now. All right, it looks like Selena has been picked up by Nyx. So it's always interesting to see who Nyx decides to carry around. Selena seems to be the one who follows the rules the most. And a lot of you guys have said that you would like to see her as one of the new pack leaders. Don't forget, we still have all of those other, we still have all the other puppies that Moon Dancer and Nyx had in their first litter. And 2 of their puppies actually survived a forest fire as young wolves. And so they've got kind of forest fire markings all over them. All right, come on, Dipper. Dipper is just, he's so small. Oh, Dipper. All right. Yep, so small that he's attracting the eagles. At night, of all things. What do you think you're doing here, Eagle? Alright, so Dipper's getting fed, and Moon Dancer is right on top of it, chasing that eagle away. Alright, good. Let's keep moving, kids. There's a carcass right there. Alright, and Nyx is feeding them. Oh my gosh! And a coyote just decided to pop up, like right behind us. We are not feeding. You are not our puppy. We are not feeding you, coyote. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh my gosh. I have no idea why they decided to do those things. All right, nope, put Altair down. We weren't supposed to bring him over there next. All right, let's wait for Altair to like kind of catch up a little bit. So we took out the coyote that just decided to try to pretend like it was one of our own. It was a male coyote. Nope, nope, nope. We're not having any of that nonsense. And we're just going to work our way over to the elk carcass that we have left over here at the summer hunting grounds quite a while ago, actually. All right, let's stay closer to our puppies. I have a feeling Moondancer would be just a tiny bit impatient, especially as the puppies get older, because she'd be like, come on, come on, we have to keep moving, we have to keep going. But not like rudely impatient, just like, oh, why can't they grow faster? They have such potential to be fantastic, beautiful wolves. Oh my goodness, and I can't believe I'm just like, Rain, poor Rain, losing her puppies was like a tremendous life-changing shock for Rain, whereas Moondancer would have just kind of cynically rolled with it like she had expected it all along. Alright, look at this, children. It is the mysterious who knows what. Smells of odd things that your great uncle Eclipse or Atlas probably would have loved smelling. Alright, I really hope the food is still there. I'll be a little bit perturbed if our elk carcass up ahead isn't still there, because we're kind of relying on it at this point. Alright, come along, kidlets. They're on their way, they're on their way. I think we'll just wait for a second. And then the other thing that's coming up soon is the fact that we will be reaching the summer hunting grounds. So I'm kind of curious on how you guys think we should handle that. I kind of am interested in putting up a poll, not only for the next ancestor dream, because we're going to need that now for Moondancer and her third litter, in case it has something to do with like where we start, or if she ends up with a new mate and things like that. All right, I'm watching you. Or how she has to hunt. Where's that eagle? There it is. Gotcha. How many eagles have we chased away now, I wonder? Let's look at this. So, pack stats. We have chased away... Let's see. Does it say eagles? You know what, guys? It actually doesn't tell you how many eagles you chase off, I don't think. It doesn't! Look at that! Look at that! Okay, grizzlies chased off. I guess they count as pup predators, though. Man, we're up to almost 100 pup predators. But yeah, I would love to do 2 polls. One for picking the new ancestor dream in case it has something to do... Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Nyx! Oh, I can't take another hit. I have to take a bite. Really quickly. Oh my gosh, no! No! Dipper, why? Why is it always you? Thank goodness those bears move so slowly. Oh my gosh, and look, he left another carcass for us. So in a weird way, that was kind of like... Oh, my little heart. In a weird way, that was almost like a good thing, because he left behind not only this elk carcass that we were saving for the puppies the whole time. Go away, bear! He looks like he's trying to walk towards us again. I don't want him to walk towards us. Moonlight, why? He's coming back for us! Do you see him? He wants to challenge us. No! Oh my gosh, do I have to like chase him off again? Did I just chase him off? I don't know. I don't know. It's unclear. Is everyone pretty much fed? Pretty much. Alright, let's just top him off because we're right next to the elk right now. And then we'll keep moving to the summer hunting ground. Didn't that make such an interesting story? Whoops, I didn't mean to pick Moonlight up. Sorry, Moonlight. I don't think she likes being picked up. She's a very independent young wolf. Alright. But yeah, I love the challenges because they give us just something so new and different. Like, Rain's second litter is going to take a little while because we have to kill a bull elk. Like, I really wish we had gotten that dream before we had puppies, because then we could have done it. You know what I mean? And now that we have puppies, it makes things a lot more challenging. So that's why... What? Well, guys, the good news is we won our ancestor, like, blessing. Oh, no, we lost it. We forfeit because I forgot to howl after killing the coyote. No, I'm going to say we won it. We've had too much tragedy. Okay. All right. All right. Come here, you. All right. We're not having any of that nonsense. No, I'm going to say we won it because we kind of earned it fair and square. All right. We got to make it night really quickly. We did win it fair and square. And I think the kind of like continuous challenges are only in place until you manage to get to the point that you're trying to get to. There. So no, I'm not going to let Moonlight die because that one I feel like went a little bit too far for the challenge of what we were doing. All right, I'm going to feed off of this carcass. I'm really glad it's here. I'm really glad the bear isn't. But no, I'm going to say that didn't quite happen the way it did. And we'll reload. And now we've used up our ancestor blessing. So those are all things to keep in mind. We need to just rely on this one carcass. That was kind of cool to have two carcasses and a bear where it was. But no. And that was interesting. That bear was kind of glitched out too. That's the other thing. But it did make an interesting story. We'll say Moonlight had a scare with a bear. And maybe it made her a little bit more willing to understand that, especially in a wolf pack, you have to rely on being a pack. You can't just be the lone wolf all the time unless you really want to take certain risks in your life. All right, so let's go ahead and eat. Nyx is like keeping the puppies close by. He wants to make sure they're going to be okay. Okay, and we're full. And let's start moving again. Come on, puppies. We're on our way to the summer hunting ground. Because, yeah, that was a little bit too weird. Alright, good. So we have used up our ancestor blessing, though. And I'll say we had the blessing, even if I forgot to howl a couple times, just because we're still kind of breaking into it a little bit. And the howling after we earn the blessing actually doesn't make a lot of sense. Because when do you decide to stop? Like, if you started at the very beginning of like, your entire litter, that would be kind of awkward. So we'll just say it goes right up to the point where you finish the challenge. Alright, and here comes our little babies. My gosh, that was a little too interesting. But yeah, we are going to begin the Warrior Cats challenge pretty darn soon, you guys. I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to perhaps trying to see if we can transfer WolfQuest into either Minecraft. I may have some ideas for that I'm keeping kind of secret on because they're big ideas. Or into Sims 3 as well. And I think you guys would love it in Sims 3 because the coat patterns would change. I think I have finally found a mod that will let it so dogs can also eat small animals, which would allow us Selena. Alright, gotta defend Selena from an eagle, which would allow us, there it is, dunk, there we go, chased him off, to be able to have the wolves hunt, and that's really what I wanted. So I thought that would be kind of interesting. And then also just figuring out the challenges and the skills. And there's a lucky buddy, lucky rabbit, not so lucky for the rabbit. Altair, what are you doing? Come on, Ronnie. Rabbit. Oh my gosh. Nyx, get it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, lucky for the rabbit, we just couldn't catch it. Alright, come on kids. We're gonna keep moving to the summer hunting grounds. Alright. And they're coming towards us. They're kind of taking their time about it. And I'm a little worried that they need fed soon. But Nyx looks like he's going to go solve that. So he's off to get some of that carcass. And we can continue leading the puppies, slowly but surely, over to the summer hunting grounds. At night, no less, because that's kind of the way Moonpack does things. But yeah, we will be beginning... Oh, it's going to rain. We will be beginning the Sims 3 challenges pretty soon because I think it'll offer a little bit more variety in what we do and where we go. And I'm interested to hear if you guys are interested in keeping it strictly to just wolves, like just the dogs in Sims 3, or if you're interested in kind of like a werewolf sort of challenge, so that you mix a little bit of Sims and a little bit of the wolves, so that we can keep the stories really interesting, fascinating, complicated, complex. And then also, just if you want to just continue on with normal WolfQuest, because I'm loving it, especially with the Ancestor challenges, because it leaves a deep imprint on each wolf and their legacy and the struggles that they faced and what they really were trying to achieve in their life. And I really love that. I really love just seeing their stories become more and more unique, because of the challenges that you guys have picked. All right, we're almost to the summer hunting grounds. So here's another question. If we were going to do another fun poll where you guys randomly pick something and then we reveal what it is after you guys have picked it, what kind of interesting things do you think should happen to the moon pack and the other packs during, and we'll start moving up here in just a second, during their summer hunting grounds? It could be really dramatic things like a puppy falls from a cliff and breaks its leg, or it could be, there we go, that we lose a puppy or two to a flood. There we go, chase the eagle away. This is going to be a little tricky at night, coming into the forest. When it's just us, it feels like we're strong and powerful. Can I get the hair? Please, 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 please. There, good. All right, let's go ahead and feed the babies now then. When it's just us, it feels like we're strong and powerful, but when it's our babies coming into the forest, it makes me a lot more nervous. Oh, goodness. So yeah, once we hit the summer hunting ground, I will come up with some ideas of what could happen to our 4 puppies and Moondancer and Nyx. And some of them might just change the stats on Moondancer and make her faster or stronger, maybe alter some of her traits so that she's a better mother. Some of them may leave her like with the radio collar. Some of them may cause one of the puppies to have a certain trait, or it may cause some of the puppies to even meet some of their siblings. And so those of you who really love writing stories will have more material. It'll just be a fun little random sort of bonus event that can occur. All right, let's keep moving on up. Nyx is on his way back. Oh, he really is a handsome wolf, you guys. Okay, and Altier. A bear again! 1, 2, 3. There we go. The good news is, look at this! The bear came with the free carcass. Right here. Let's go ahead and finish up what we can of it. And then we just need to walk up here. Nyx is right with us. And here come our puppies, you guys! Come on, little ones, come on! Oh my gosh, and there's like a carcass just waiting here, like a buffet table laid out for us. So this is gonna be awesome, you guys. Moonlight, first one here. And there we go. I can't believe they did it again. That's amazing. All right, well, congratulations, everybody. The Moon Pack has just celebrated with Moondancer being able to bring her second litter with Nyx safely to the summer hunting grounds. So we've got them here. We've got Altier, Selena, Dipper, and Moonlight. They are all safe. They are here with us. And I'm going to go ahead and come up with just some random events. And for the future, you guys can put a whole bunch of random events that you think could happen to the puppies after we reach the summer hunting grounds. You know, when they're growing from like their first year to their second year before they leave the pack and become dispersal wolves on their own. And you guys can go and look in the links down below in the video description. And you're going to find 2 links right now. You're going to find a link to the next Moon Pack ancestor dream, because we need to pick a new dream so that she'll have something to follow next time Moondancer has a day, because we're going to have her have 3 litters. And also, you guys get to pick what happens to her current pack of puppies and herself and Nyx now that they have gotten into the summer hunting grounds. We'll just have some fun random events that you guys actually get to help us with. So I really am so relieved. Moon Pack is having such wonderful luck, a great time. I feel like they're becoming stronger and stronger, and Moondancer has become very confident in her abilities as a mother now. She's really enjoying having her puppies and taking care of her pups now. Whereas, unfortunately, for Stormy Skies, things look really tough. Does this mean that we need a sweet-natured wolf, kind of like how Misty seems to be turning into, if she survives to become the leader? Or does this mean we need a tougher wolf to become the leader of the Stormy Skies to be able to bring strength and stamina back into the pack? So we'll have to see, you guys. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.